I will be guiding you into a state of relaxation. Please do not listen to this whilst driving or about to use any machinery. Only listen when you are in a safe space where you can relax undisturbed. Now close your eyes. This is your time to relax. This is your time to let go. This is your time to create balance and harmony within you. There is only right here, right now. There is no yesterday, there is no tomorrow. And right now, my voice will be your guide. Any sounds outside of the room, just acknowledge them and let them go. Any sounds inside the room, just acknowledge them and let them go. Thoughts in the mind, sensations in the body, just acknowledge them and let them go. It's your time to relax. As you take your next breath in, let your feet soften into a natural position. As you breathe into your shoulders, roll your shoulders up, and as you let go, roll them down your back. On your next gentle breath in, breathe into your arms and let any tension just flow out of them as you breathe out. Let everything just seep out of your fingers. Notice how soft they now feel. Take another gentle breath in and this time lengthen your spine. Now relax. Breathe into your neck and let go. Breathe into your cheeks and your sinus area and let go. Breathe into your eyes and let all the tiny muscles around your eyes just relax as you let go. Breathe into your brow area. Just let any tension seep away around your ears. Take a slow but deep breath in. Fill your whole body, and as you let go, just let it soften. It is now relaxed. It is now in its natural position. You feel at ease. You feel safe. As you continue to listen to my voice and drift into a state of relaxation, just notice your breathing. Watching your natural breath rhythm as it comes in and out allows you to deepen your relaxation. So just notice the flow in and out. You don't need to control it. You don't need to force it. It knows what to do. In your own time, let's start imagining you can see a glint of light in front of you. You realise it's coming from underneath the door, and you realise you are stood in a dimly lit corridor. You naturally want to take a few steps forward, and as you do so, you feel more relaxed with each step. As you reach out and place your hand on the door handle, You know that you are safe and secure. The journey ahead of you is good. As you open the door, you realise you're in a warm mist. You can only see light around you. You hear birds and the gentle sound of breeze through trees. You sense that you are in a forest. The mist starts to clear and you see the sun not quite risen above the trees. It's early morning and you're in a beautiful forest, and it is just waking up. You take a breath in and experience the light morning air in your nostrils and in your lungs. You feel even more relaxed. You sense that you've actually got a coat on, and it's warm and safe, familiar and secure. You now are ready to move forward. As you take a few steps forward, you realise you're on a natural pathway made of fallen leaves and moss. The path moves in between the trees. The surface is soft and bouncy, and as you walk you feel supported. And with each step you feel more and more relaxed. As you continue on your slow and steady pace on this path, you sense you are carrying a rucksack on your back. You realise the rucksack is quite heavy. The rucksack feels like it has weights in it. You carry on walking, but you naturally want to stop and take a look inside. As you sit on the ground and take the bag from your back, it opens and a large box labelled fear appears at the top of it. You slide the box out of the bag. It's heavy. It's awkward. You rest it on the path in front of you. You decide you'd like to open the box. As you open it, you see a mix of light and sounds whirling in front of you, from people, situations, words and colours, sounds that represent fear. Your fear, the fear that you've been carrying around. You realise how heavy that fear is, and you feel ready to leave it behind. You look around and notice a beautiful blossoming tree just to the left of you. At the foot of the tree is a natural clearing, just big enough for the box of fear to nestle into. You pick up the box and you slowly walk over to the tree and place it gently on the ground. As you step back, blossom floats down onto the box and covers the label. As you turn, you notice you feel a little lighter, a little brighter, and you're ready to continue on your journey. You pick up the bag and continue on. The pathway is lined with trees and ferns, and now the bag feels lighter and easier and you progress with ease. The sun is peeping through the trees and the rays of light are on the path ahead of you. Things feel good. You notice that the path now has an incline and it's steadily getting steeper. And with each step, The bag is becoming more difficult to carry. You progress on, but you are struggling, and you think it's time for a rest. You sit on the path, you place the bag in front of you, and you see a further box poking out of the top. As you pull it from the bag, it's heavy, it's awkward. You see the label and it's worry. You decide you'd like to open it. As you take the lid off the box, you see a mix of light and sounds whirling in front of you from people, situations, words, colours and sounds that represent your worry. You realise that you carry that around with you all the time. You decide it's time to leave this worry behind. You look around you. You see a beautiful natural clearing that is lit up by the rays of sunlight. It's not very big, but the perfect size for this box. It's covered with moss and delicate little flowers. You walk over to the clearing and place it down safely. The flowers naturally nestle around the box and cover the label. You are ready to leave worry behind. You turn away from the clearing, and with each step you feel lighter and brighter and ready for the journey ahead. You pick up the bag, put it on your back and continue on. The sun is now just at the top of the trees. Day is getting warmer. You can hear bees buzzing and birds singing. A light breeze through the trees cools your face. The next few steps start to feel a little bit tougher. You realise you're working quite hard. The path has inclined again. It feels steep. The bag feels heavy and uncomfortable. You notice a large rock just up ahead of you. You walk towards it. Sit down and place the bag next to you. As you open the bag, you see a large angular box. You slide it out of the bag onto the rock and you notice its label. It's anger. You decide to open the box. You see a mix of light and sounds whirling in front of you from people, situations, words, colours and sounds that represent your anger. You realise that you've been carrying this around with you all the time. You understand it no longer serves you. You understand you'd like to leave anger behind. The rock you are resting on feels the right place to leave it, so you can just walk away from it. As you get up from the rock, you take the bag and move a few steps forward, and instantly you notice a feeling of lightness, brightness in your mind and in your body. The bag is light. You feel energized. You start to jog up the path. You now start to sprint. You feel exhilarated. You feel free. You feel liberated. Ahead of you, you notice you're about to run into a clearing where the sun is bathing it. As you enter the clearing, it opens out in front of you and you have a view of the forest. You're up high and the path you've been travelling on is down below. All the trees and foliage are beneath you. Enjoy this moment. Soak up the view. See the journey you have been on. As you scan over the area, you will notice just to the left of you there is a very large old tree. It has exposed roots that create a natural bench. You are drawn to it. In your own time, you sit on the roots with a bag next to you, and you just relax, surveying the area. The sun is on your face. Your skin feels warm. You feel nourished from the light. You feel rejuvenated from the freedom. You feel at ease and truly relaxed. Enjoy this moment. Remember it. You realise the bag still looks full. You open it, and you see there are more boxes in it. These ones feel different. As you take out the first box, you see its label, Peace. You decide to open it. You see a mix of light and sound gently whirling in front of you, from people, situations, words, colours, sounds that represent your inner peace. The feeling of peace washes over you, starting in your head, down into your neck and shoulders, through your chest, stomach, into your thighs, down into your feet. You put the box of peace to one side, and you decide to look in the bag again. This time you pull out another box, and this one is labelled Love. You decide to open it. You see a mix of light and sounds gently whirling in front of you, from people, situations, words, colours, sounds that represent your love. Love for yourself and love for others. You feel the warmth in your heart space, and it spreads throughout your body. You are bathed in love. You are radiating love. Enjoy this moment. You place the box of love gently next to the box of peace. You take another look in the bag and you see another box. As you gently pull it out, you see that this one is labelled Trust. You decide to open it. You see a mix of light and sounds gently whirling in front of you, from people, situations, words, colours and sounds that represent your trust in yourself and trust in others. You have a sense of ease that washes over you, that you can trust yourself and you can trust others. Enjoy this moment. You now place the box of trust next to the others. You pick up the bag and realise there is one final box. It is labelled Confidence. You decide to open it. You see a mix of light and sounds, gentle whirling in front of you, from people, situations, words, colours, sounds that represent your inner confidence. It looks beautiful. The light from this box shines like a beacon into you, and you are steeped in positive, confident light. It radiates into every part of your body and pulsates out of you. Your body feels amazing. This is your moment. Enjoy it. You decide to pick up the boxes and arrange them back into the rucksack. As you lift the bag up, you notice how light it is. You place it on your back and you realise this is much easier to carry. You look around you. You realise this is your place. You have created it. You are safe here. You are secure here. This space and this experience has nourished you. You feel ready to go back, more energized, more positive, more nourished. As you take a look round, you see that there is another clearing, and you realise it's the one that you started in. You know it's time to go back, so you walk over to it. You naturally stop and take off your lovely warm coat that's been protecting you, and you place it on a branch of a tree. It has served you well, but you no longer need it. You then see a door ahead of you. You walk towards it, and as you place your hand on the handle, you realise that you can come back to this place at any time if you wish to. You step through the doorway and turn to close it firmly behind you, and you realise that you're now back in the corridor from earlier. You take a few steps forward, leaving the light from underneath the door behind you. The steps now seem light and fluid. You have a great sense of ease and happiness, and an inner confidence. This has been a really, truly great journey. Now, you're ready to come back. You become aware of your breath as it flows in and out. You notice the air as it goes into your nose and down your throat and out. You notice the natural movement in your stomach area as it rises and falls with each breath. You are aware of your body. You are aware of how it feels on the surface that you're sitting or lying on. Bring attention to your toes and wiggle them. Now bring attention to your fingers and wiggle them too. On your next breath, raise your shoulders and let go. Let yourself now become more aware of the room around you, the sounds close by, and when you are ready, open your eyes. Bring yourself back into the present moment. Be nice and gentle to yourself. Soak up the lovely feelings. They are with you. They can stay with you. You can refer to them at any time. It's time for you to gently stretch out your body. and in your own time, you can go back to your day. Thank you.